1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Go Geminis, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. And we rap it cause it's your birthday. Hey, hey, happy birthday. To you, 1974 is coming through the floor. Happy birthday to you. 1970 is coming through. Yeah. Happy birthday. 1969 is coming through. To you, Geminis. Happy birthday. They love your eyes and your thighs. And it's no disguise. Is what I heard. Yeah, I see you guys. Some of you guys, this is not for every Gemini. It's just like the energy that was dropping. You guys had dropping energy. It's somebody, Gemini, it's their first time home since they've been, incarcerated or something of that nature. You guys are really, excited and anxious because whoever I'm talking to, you work in this construction job. Some of you guys may work on pipes or something like that. Some of you guys work on the pipes and you drive, and some of you guys actually, do something in the hotel industry or hospitality industry as well. I'm looking at you guys ready to go to a movie. And some of you guys are just going to go to work. You're going to drive home. You're going to hit the bar, or you're going to hit a nice hotel, and then you're going to check a movie. And things of that nature. And then I see you guys, making, what do you call, preparations to go to the doctor. So, so I see that too. You guys don't engulf in too much butter on that popcorn, because I'm seeing a hospital after the movie theater. So just please notice and be aware of not too much butter on that popcorn, because, I don't even know if that butter is legal. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I mean, they should have a legality on some of these things. However, yeah, that's what I'm getting, because it's crazy. It's like, I hope I caught you guys in time. Please, I love you, Geminis. So some of you guys may have to take a hospital visit today from, the consumption of, I'm seeing, yeah, just, like, some of you guys stopped at a little pub or whatever like that after work, or after your drive, or in between your, this is what I believe. You guys went to work. You worked real hard today, and you drove straight to the tavern because you didn't want to waste no time celebrating your birthday. Some of you guys are going to get to the movie theater. However, it's something at that movie theater that made you guys sick. But, I can't say that. I'm going to be honest. Whatever you drink or whatever like that may not agree with you guys. However, I do know that popcorn can be saturated a little bit too much with the butter. But however, I'm seeing hospital visit, and a lot of you guys are so anxious to celebrate your beautiful day. You got a lot of possibilities before you. A lot of you guys have a lot of opportunities. You're pursuing your birthday goals, your birthday wishes. That's what I'm talking about. Some of you guys time travel to be here. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. I'm hearing that some of you guys time travel to be here in this timeline to do this at this time, because this is a special time, yeah, it really, really is. A lot of people flying in, some people flying in to see you guys. Somebody's coming to see you guys. Oh yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, so yeah, because some of you guys may have to get flown to a hospital or something like that. Something of that nature, and that's what I'm seeing. or people going to be flying in. It's going to be like, people flying in to see you guys as well in the hospital, family members and stuff like that. Yeah, somebody's maybe one of your children are in school far away, but they're flying in to see you guys and make sure you're okay. Some of you guys have a hospital scare today. That's what I'm seeing here for some reason. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's just here. Bear with me, you guys. I guess I'm jumping right into your read. Yeah. So you guys may have to and a lot of you guys, as you travel, just remember a lot of things are different too when you travel, like the different foods and the different water, and they can make you sick too. So be aware of that. Sometimes it's good to take your own water. But then when you eat at certain places, you don't realize that. Shout out to whoever's born in 1967, because that's coming out too. Like I said, I think it was 69, 67, 1970, and 74, coming out here. Yeah, so I see you guys doing your thing here. Yeah. What is happening here? Something about Florida. Be aware, something going on, you guys. Those of you guys who are traveling to Florida or something like that, just be aware that, just always keep your eyes off your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be one of those people that, because it's a known fact that when you scroll, you're unconscious. Because they did studies on that, and that's what they do. It's like it's a unconscious state or something of that nature. So what does that leave you guys in a vulnerable state? So pay attention to your surroundings while for those of you who are in a Florida cabin or in a Florida area at some point, but I do see a hospital visit here. Some of you guys could be just flying out to see someone in a hospital. It could be just that, but just in case it's you guys, please be aware that that place where you're drinking, make sure you're watching your drink so clear. I don't care where it is. I don't care if you walk away from a coffee. It doesn't have to be an alcohol beverage. That's what people don't understand. It could be you walking away from your water. Just don't go back to it if you walked away from it. You turned your back. That's it. That's all. It's over. Party done. So really that simple. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys, to open your eyes to also realize. So a lot of you guys, the main objective is this flight here. A lot of you guys flying out, going to get a nice movie, stuff like that. But I do see a hospital visit. But I do see you guys following through with your birthday wishes. They all come true. So that's a beautiful thing. Be careful what you eat at these shopping malls too. Is what I'm getting. Like I said, that health scare. I just wanted to pay attention to it. And I see some of you guys, even though your love life is empty, you're running away from some people, you're trying to stay low, whatever, your money ships are coming in. You hear me? You know what I mean? However, it's a big deal. Some of you guys, watch out, this health thing, be mindful if you can, you guys, the health thing, because there's something going on. So, other than, earlier we saw the drinks there. We saw the drinks. We saw the movie. However, yeah. So be mindful, you guys. There's something lurking in the shadow. And I'm actually feeling like I'm getting sensory of high blood pressure. I'm getting high blood pressure real strong, like real strong. So I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm getting it. So be mindful, you guys. And then for some of you guys, I'm getting, if you got an EpiPen, make sure you take your EpiPen when you travel, whatever like that, because I'm getting, something of that. It could be, and then a lot of you guys, because some of you guys, I'm seeing some of you guys are taking a cruise. Like, it's a lot of travel in your energy. A lot of you guys are traveling. So those of you who are traveling by cruise ship and not plane, some of you guys may also get sick. Maybe you guys don't know you have emotional, motion sickness. However, but you do have it, because some of you guys are getting straight off the train and going to the plane. Going to the ship. Some of you guys have to transfer like that, and so that may cause something as well. I see you guys can't wait to shop till you drop. I do see that. A lot of shopping is what I see. Yeah. And somebody's going to give you guys some flowers at work. And they may be hazardous, so be mindful. Matter of fact, hold up. I don't know if you guys know how to do the image, but take the image of any flowers, any plants that somebody give you. It's very vital. It's very vital that you do, okay? It's very vital. I had experience with that where, it's not a game. So be mindful of, the plant. Take a picture of it, and if you can, Google it. Do some research on it before you, gather it. Because some people do too much with these plants. They end up leaving them in their house too long, and then the whole family gets sick. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird, because it's like, why are these flowers still here? So be mindful of the flowers that you receive from work. I see them right now. They're like yellow, pink, white, pink, yellow, stuff like that. However, the bottom line is, if you can, don't bring them home. That's all I can say. Maybe if you could keep it at work, ask them, can they keep it at their desk, But seriously, if I'm seeing that, this may be like a cause of some type of sickness at home. So I'm just letting you guys know what I see, okay? Holy. I know it's so hard to tell the truth like that. You know what I mean? Because everybody want what they want. And I had to do this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like a long time. And you guys who are parents, you know what I mean. You don't want to tell anybody a buzzkill. You want them to say, yeah, it's a beautiful. Not knowing that people do have other agendas and people trying to get you out the way at work. Somebody wants your position, blah, 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 all that old crazy stuff. It's like, no, these flowers are coming. Please do not take them home. They have a caution near them that warns you of some type of, danger. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is don't do it. Okay? It could cause you guys to get sick. And it's weird, because what it's actually showing me too, I don't know I know, okay, let me get this right. I know that when, a disease is present, or I'm sorry, not a disease, but a virus is present, it can live on something for like 7 days, some 7 days to 2 weeks or whatever. Don't forget the 90-10 rule, the alcohol, the Clorox in the water, right? However, so what it's showing me is that this person may have good intentions at your job. Now, it's not pointing me to a person. It's just showing me like, somebody's doing something of that nature. It has to do with your career, and they're giving you flowers, right? Or they just may be giving you flowers in your career today. However, if you receive the physical ones, just know that it's attached to something that could possibly make you ill. And it doesn't mean that person had ill intent. This is, so what it's showing me is that this is crazy, you guys. I don't know what took place with the plant before it came to you. Like, how somebody sneezed on something or cough on something, like for the time. We don't know. Okay, so it's showing me like this person, may have traveled, and I don't know, whatever got on the plant. I don't know if they put it down or they asked somebody to hold it or whatever. I don't know. But something transferred to this plant that could possibly make you guys, ill in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. And be mindful at the mall as well. Like I said, dang, you guys, I'm getting other signs here. This is so weird. Oh my gosh, come on, really? Yeah, I think a disease travel here now. This is not a game. And it came by, it came from trip in a what do you call, oh my gosh, a disease travel here. It already traveled here. What did I say? Plane, train, ship. A disease travel here. And it's growing now as we speak. I mean, you guys are the first to know this because I'm the first to know this right now, too. Because the bottom line is, I don't know when they're going to be able to announce it, but they're going to say this mall, you know what I mean? This mall contracted whatever, or, this mall, or however they do that. And then they're going to say whoever was on this train, or they're going to say whoever was on this boat, or this cruise ship, or whoever was on this plane, like that, okay? So that is a thing. So be mindful traveling to, lay PPE up, protective type of personal protective wear, equipment, you have on your body. Try to wear, just look weird. I remember a guy, he came to me the other day. He said, "Oh, is it gonna rain?" He was trying to be funny. Or he said something like, "Is it?" No, he said, "Is it raining outside?" I said, "No," because I had on my raincoat that I received, beautiful, from, my family or whatever like that, as a gift. And they said, "Oh." And it must have been a whole, store or whatever like that, but they were whispering amongst each other. And so the guy came up, he said, "Is it raining outside?" I said, "No." But, you got to be a fool to think I'm wearing it and it's not going to rain, right? So anyway, the rain came, as I was leaving or whatever like that. But the bottom line is, what is wrong with people? Anywho, so you guys prepare for war in times of peace, because that's the way, this channel was manifested by the higher realms, I choose to say, because the higher realms have me out here every single day, and it's not a game. It's not a game. This is life or death. So be mindful, you guys, because pretty soon you're going to hear this announcement. I don't know when, but it's something here. Okay? Yeah. It's something here. So please PPE yourself up. Please. That's all I can say. Because I'm seeing spots and stuff too. I don't know where the monkeypox went, but I'm seeing spots, but they don't look like monkeypox. They look like, I don't know, you guys. It could be some type of thing. I don't know. It looked like ringworm slash measles. How am I going to say it? It looked like ringworm slash measles slash fungus. It looked like those, something of that nature, what the higher realms are showing me in my vision. It looked like something like that. Ooh wee. Yeah. So so a lot of you guys, make sure you immune yourself on your beautiful day, or around your beautiful time that you will celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Just immune yourself, pre-immune yourself. Get yourself prepared for war in times of peace. So this is happening in real time. This is the first channel, not first channel message that I received for you, because I've been channeling the whole time. So this is a channel message for you right here. However, this is the first that I've heard of this, you know what I mean? However, I knew I saw hospital. So that's another thing. Oh man, you guys. So be aware. I love you guys so much, Geminis. Geminis, also, I was getting messages, throughout the day for you, and it was like, it was showing me so many of your people that they don't have to be any kin to you or anything like that. It could be like around the office, around or whatever, is experiencing the what do you call the immigrations, new immigrations law. They're experiencing dealing with this right now. So it's a lot of them. It's about 10 or more that's in your energy. I don't know what that's about. Why the higher realms want you to know that. I guess that it's like 10. And when I saw that, just now, the higher realms was saying that, a lot of things are coming in or trying to get in, as they keep stopping. And it's like a real emergency to stop. Like maybe someone before me channeled, I don't know, you guys, or someone knew that something was coming in, but something is trying to come in here. And it's going to come by airplane, train, or, boat here as a disease. So, and it's going to hit the malls first. Because I did see school. But I think it looked like they did that in the past, or maybe they said, we're not going to do school. But it's pointing to the mall, and it's pointing to the tavern, the pubs, and then it pointed, like I said, to the movie theater, you guys. So and like I said, the train and the ship. So it's something that's coming here, and that's weird, man. So I'm trying to say something here, that this actually happened at a weird time where something, how things are just supposed to be the way it is. So now I'm seeing that it's supposed to be, because it's actually it's going to stop whatever this is from coming through, I believe. I don't know, you guys, but something is going to hit something. However, it can only hit because you're traveling to it, right? So that's what it's showing me. You know what I mean? You're traveling to it, right? So some of you guys, I don't know if like I see the cruise ship there. So some of you guys may get it from the cruise ship, and then, it's a lot. So you guys, I'm just, the higher realms told me when I was younger that, danger is only best when it's forewarned. So therefore I was easy on myself. But I never learned until I was like 17 years old that I was actually, a messenger, which the gentleman called me a prophet, and drove off real fast. Because I had prayed actually the night before. I didn't think it was going to come that fast. But I prayed the night before. I said, please tell me what's wrong with me. Because I had just was hanging out with a guy, and I saw 2 spiritual giants, and I had to tell him, you have 2 spiritual giants with you. And, and he was okay with it, but it's like, how deep can it get with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, anywho, so then I prayed. I said, well, what's wrong? And the next day, the guy asked for directions, and I tell you guys, I only gave him simple directions. And he said, you're a prophet, and drove off real fast. And I was like, I mean, okay. So I just kind of left it that way. That was very unique. However, it made me feel like I was, somewhat in the ballpark of, being someone like, normalcy, because a lot of people don't care. They don't see, or they don't, at the time where I was coming up, they didn't have conversations like I would have with a person, you know what I mean? So that type of thing. It wasn't like my conversation with a person. When somebody met me, they know they met me, it was so anyway, you guys, it's the same way with you, Geminis. When they met you, they know they met you. So you guys are putting good juju out there too, is what I'm getting. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. I'm just going to go for the money real quick. And why am I doing that? I don't know, because I done skipped everything, you guys. I needed you guys to know that you are a mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. The higher realms made that word so you will know that you know your worth. You are planned. All right? The higher realms would not make that word any other word than plan et. So you would know that you are planned. And the ET stands for the end of time. I told y'all a lot of things are ending in this timeline, but people don't see it yet. I said that low vibe energy is gone, sweetie. Ain't no more jiggabaka jibby. It is gone. I mean, it's a time for everything. You know what I mean? So let's be real about it. And a lot of you guys need to know that you are, and that ET stands for executing low vibe energy and transmuting it into high vibe energy. So a lot of you guys have been doing so all your life. Some of you guys have been the best husbands, sisters, brothers, wives, you know what I'm saying? Cousins, nieces, nephews. You've been so, on that ET part. A lot of you guys stopped both. You stopped, for some of you guys, it's an uncle and an uncle, and some of you guys, an uncle and a cousin. You stop them from fighting. I'm just seeing them right. Higher realm showing me them right away. They're going at it, and it looks serious, right? And you guys somehow came through with a message of, positivity that was true. It's something you spoke that was true. Okay, so it stopped them in every way, and believe it or not, it still lingers today, in their energy, whether they have surpassed the level of this level, it stays with them, because the higher realms is, commending you guys right now, celebrating you guys for what you have, this beautiful helping hand in. You remember I told you guys you were that key component. Just imagine, anybody else would have said something, somebody else would have been still fighting by it. But because you said it, Geminis, it changed the whole trajectory, and it stopped them dead in their tracks. Why? Because you are that Mercury, that communication. You guys spoke something so true. Great job. That's all I can say to you guys. Great job. Because you've been living that ET life all your life. Okay. Some of you guys, you did something to your tongue. Wow. No, it's like your tongue was cut like on the side. I'm seeing you guys, it's like cut on the left side, like the bottom. This not for all my Gemini, but something. You had your tongue, like a piece of your tongue cut, or you had it. Some reason that tongue is like, it looks like it's cut on the left side. Yeah, some of you guys got your tongue like. When I mean cut, I mean like a piece of it missing. Something happened. Some of you guys trying to tell me it was something. I'm getting like it can't be that. Some of you guys stuck your tongue on something frozen or something weird. Something you did to your tongue, like did something foolish. Okay, as a child, not a small child though. However, a child that had a child brain, so some of you guys, I believe, with like 7 or 8 years old, you did something and that caused your tongue to do something. Some of you guys may have been 10. Yeah, so I'm getting that thing there. Yeah. So Geminis, I don't know, some of my Geminis, yeah, like I said, you're living your birthday to the fullest. You got your wishes, and that is so cool. When I saw that, I mean, it just dropped out, and I'm sending you guys light and love for your whole entire day. But before we do that, I need to let you guys know that life is your soul's mission. It's not a competition. Even though you see all these people in competition with you, Geminis, even if you do see them, okay? You see that dressed up garbage can man, or woman, and then you see that in competition with you, a dressed up garbage can can't even let you know who they are, the true. They're dressed up garbage can because they're wearing that false mask just for you. However, they're competing with you. What? Right? So then you see that $500 hat with their 50-cent head. Hey, still trying to go to bed with you. But you how you go to bed with somebody in competition with them? That's been a known thing here lately. I'm trying to tell you. And I didn't even know it was like that in marriages. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know. You get in marriage and they want competition with you? Oh, this is weird. Like, thought we were together. No matter what weather. So, anywho, yeah, I'm going to leave that way it do. You guys, and then you got that one with that degrees more than a thermometer. But always asking you, so what should we do about? So all these people are in competition with you. The higher realms want you to know life is our soul's mission, okay? And in that mission, the higher realms have installed something so priceless inside of you, Geminis. It is called your beautiful intuition, all right? That intuition is then spiritually connected to your spiritual GPS. That GPS stands for the gods or the guides or simply God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. That acronym for STEP is STEP, a solution to every problem. See, the higher realms got you since birth fully loaded. The higher realms say if you trust your intuition, you can begin to see without sight. People always scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man can live, how the blind man and woman can get around day or night. You see? And even though you guys have that STEP, the solution to every problem, the higher realm said, please don't forget now, a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. That's why you always have to take a moment, take a deep breath, step back and say, wait a minute, am I the solution? Dang, then I must be the problem. Yeah. Why? Because the enemy is just like the word said. It's enemy. Nobody can harm me more than I can harm me. Period. On that. You can block somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can set boundaries. Nobody can do to me what I can do to me. Because there's no boundaries with me. I'm with me all the time. Everywhere I go, I take me with me. So the higher realms want you guys to know just that. However, since the higher realms can't talk through burning bushes anymore, these fools gonna call the fire department. They're gonna get the EMT going and all that. And all the higher realms trying to do is talk to you, right? So now the higher realms simply speaks through numbers, signs, and synchronicities, right? Okay, so what does that mean? That means your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. So the higher realms is speaking volumes when the higher realms speak to you through your beautiful birthright number 61. Ooh-wee, Rodney P. That number 6, when the higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright number 6, the higher realms is telling you right off the top, you are perfect. The higher realms deem that as perfect, So what that simply means is expect nothing less than the best from your lifetime here, okay? Because everything is going to be all right either way. Why? Because when the higher realms is speaking to you through that number 6, the higher realms looking at you like you got all this vibration and frequency of that energy. Because the higher realms made the world in 6 days. And it was good. So you are good. So the higher realms is speaking to you in loud volumes when the higher realms is talking to you through your birthright number 6. The higher realms is saying, yes, you will persevere as long as you do not get distracted. That's right. And distractions are sent to dis your actions. Did I stutter out on mother, give some butter? No, indeed, sweetie. That came straight from the door. And that's heaven's door. Because that's what I received through meditation. The higher realm said, listen, let them know distractions are sent through their actions. Just like that. So neither look nor to the left nor to the right. You guys keep straight, The higher realms is not playing. That's why the higher realms got that number 1 there. That number 1 is so powerful, you guys. Woo-wee. Why? Because in ancient times, the number 1 was never, ever meant to be a number. You said why? Oh, because numbers are meant to be plural. That number 1, Geminis, represent God, the Alpha, the beginning. So a lot of you guys are alpha males and alpha females and don't even have a clue about you. And what that means is someone can actually live and die and never ever equate the use of their alpha brain state. So if it's ever been hard for you guys to find a mate, which I see some of you guys, that thing is empty, guess what? It's because of your alpha brain state, your alpha energy state. You guys are full alpha in, males and females. That's going to be hard to relate. I hear a lot of people say they dumb me down, but it's like, you guys like, hold up, I ain't going to be no clown. A circus is good, but they still some clowns around, but I ain't that one because I ain't down. Listen to the sound of my mouth, right? So I see you guys with this 6 plus 1. That equals number 7 in your birthright in its totality. And that's very huge because 7 is also a multidimensional spiritual number. That means you guys are multidimensional spiritual beings. A lot of you guys are heavily connected to the 7th dimensional level of heaven. All right? And that simply means that the higher realms have really installed this level of patience inside of you. Some of you guys have been accused of being, too patient with that food. Right? But they're not connected, okay? Let's put it that way. Now, I'm not saying you guys are so patient every day and we're hearing violence. No, I'm saying a lot of times you guys are doing what you're supposed to do because you're heavily connected to that which is inside of you. And that is that number 7 birthright. And that number 7 birthright, the higher realms speak volumes about the Sabbath day. That's why the higher realms don't play. The higher realms want you to at least get your birthright number of rest. I see, some of you guys get that 6 hours. You might get 7. Some of you guys play around with 1 hour a day of rest. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is the higher realms said, please get that rest so you can do your best, because the higher realms rest on a Sabbath day, and that is your birthright number in every way. The higher realms also is telling you guys through that number 7 that you will overcome obstacles in your life and you will realize success. Why? Because the angels are happy with the choices you made in your physical form along your spiritual journey. A lot of you guys have really been making healthy choices for yourself, realizing that yourself is your wealth. That's right. So that is what your birthright number is about. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the money. I'm going to grab the money and see what money is coming towards you guys for the day, because I got to make it short and sweet because I didn't realize it was going on this way. Oh, heck yeah. Shout out to all of my service members. Thank you guys deeply from my soul for your service. Wholeheartedly. It's major spiritual respect for you and your family too. Thank you, you guys. I'm seeing you guys be really... So a lot of you guys, that's why they're traveling, because a lot of you guys are military. So I'm talking to a lot of military crew. Some of you guys going up in rank that you do. Some of you guys, this is Z. This is like the last or something. Something huge is coming to you guys, as a lot of you guys are getting promoted, raises. You're going to get the letter. You're going to get the gift. You're going to get the swing. All right? It's coming to you guys, and this is a beautiful thing. Wow. Man, this is huge. You guys prayed for this. Some of you guys prayed to get on out with that money. Some of you guys getting that money. You coming out. You getting a gift, and they saying bye. You getting a financial gift. I see a lot of you guys. You getting some money even in Venmo. Some money going to your bank account from your raise. A lot of you guys getting that raise. Those of you who getting some money from this friend here. A lot of you guys who are going through a divorce case, you will receive the money from that. And a lot of you guys who are going through that divorce case, congratulations on your sobriety. Some of you guys have been sober at least some years here. Some of you guys maybe up to 13 years, maybe 13 years. Some of you guys 1 to 3 years is what I see here. But the bottom line is, oh, I said the bottom line. But I see you guys, those who play 21 blackjack, I don't know if you're on a computer or what have you, but you will win some money there. Now, last but not least, some of you guys are not crazy, okay? When you lost time or you lost something and you can't figure out something or something is not right, you just know that you have been abducted multiple times, not one or two, multiple times. A lot of you guys have already been abducted multiple times, okay? I'm not at liberty to say exactly everything, but at this time I just can share that, okay? That you are not cuckoo, Lulu, or choo-choo and them on the block, okay? Some of you guys been seeing 177. Some of you guys been saying 22. Some of you guys have been seeing 2222, okay? Yeah, and that number 111, you've been seeing that. Yeah, some of you guys been seeing weird numbers too, but those numbers are important. When you see that 222, then just know everything is the higher realms is not playing about you. They're balancing things out through, man, this is beautiful. Listen, I love your read and thank you for your service and congratulations in advance for those of you guys who are advancing. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let a passed on loved one come through before this ends and see if they have a message for you, okay? Because I don't want to hold you guys up. Why this thing acting up like that? Oh. This is a passed on loved one that is like your significant other or a spouse, a former spouse, or someone who operated in your energy that's like a spouse. That's what I gathered, because before I got the message, I saw someone do something like a spirit. You know how you see the silhouette or the energy of it? Anyway, I saw that, and then prior to me seeing that, they were letting me know about the movie Grease. It said, tell me more, tell me more. Sounds like a bore. Tell me more. And it was weird. And so when I proceeded to get your message, it says, clear as day, that souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. That's what they're saying. They saying, don't be afraid of losing, because they must be talking about something else there. But the bottom line is they sent that last message, and that was it. It was I don't know why I'm going to the next proceeding, but the bottom line is this is the message that came up so clear. It says souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. And yeah. Now, for a lot of you guys, this is that's what they're doing. I see what they're doing, because we gotta be clear, because it's kind of hard communicating too, but not really ever, to be honest. We just have to make clear what's true. So the bottom line is, for those who that connects to, this is a loved one like that. And then for others of you, You remember you getting this divorce. Some of you guys are getting this divorce, so they're telling you guys don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. They're saying that to you guys because they said, because like I said, because souls that belong to each other will always find their way back. Dang, they told you something. And they're telling you guys, and for them, they're saying, even though it's over in this sense, in the physical form, it's not over for them in the spiritual form. It says here, what does it say? You are on your way. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are, on your way. Now this is another spirit coming through telling you guys also, and then a lot of you guys, this is that same spirit, but it's telling you guys that you're on your way also to meeting your true love. Those of you who have not found the true love, the passed on loved one came through. I heard Shelly, I heard Junebug, Juju, you used to call him Juju, Jughead, Linus. Linus, really. So it may be the name or maybe a nickname, but I heard Linus, Dion, Derek, Dedrick, DeAndre, Trina, Trini, Trim, it's like Hib, somebody Hib, Francine, and some like Farragut or Farragut. Tiny, Little Bits, Shiny, Shine, aw, Crisp, I heard Nip, Lindsay, Marlo, Tuas Vegas, Tuas Vegas, something like that. And then Vasquez, okay. It's like, oh, Maria. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. There's other things coming through. So those names, what they mean to you. But I'm getting some other lingo, and they're actually going to take me there. It's some French. Otogo, Atubu. I can't do it. They said I did it. Aclial. So anywho, it's someone I'm getting also, that has the origin, but they're showing me like France. They're showing me France, and then they're showing me I don't know, Europe. And then I don't know why I heard Spinderella. So I don't know what that means. Spinderella. That may be also the name, okay? And then, I don't know, you guys, I don't know what that says, but I'm hearing Jagged Edge as well. Okay, so Spinderella and Jagged Edge, that may be a message for you guys. Okay, so they communicate with you guys through song, because the first thing they heard was a Grease, so I don't know. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Gemini's parlay, peace be unto you and within, and happy birthday. One.